This is the sound of fenced-in Shanghai residents banging on pots and pans, protesting against the month-long lockdown and difficulties in obtaining provisions. Authorities said more people have been allowed in principle to leave their homes recently, but many still cannot leave their compounds, while those who can have few places to go as shops and other venues are closed. Often one of the 52,000 police mobilized for the lockdown asks them to return home. Many residents have grumbled at the inflexible policing, which sometimes does not take into account health emergencies or other individual circumstances. Meanwhile, in Beijing, authorities are in a race against time to prevent a Shanghai-like lockdown. More businesses and residential compounds closed in the Chinese capital on Friday, as authorities ramp up contact tracing to contain a COVID-19 outbreak. A sign placed outside one residential complex read "Entry only, no exit." New COVID cases in Beijing remain in the dozens, officials said on Friday, a far cry from Shanghai's numbers. At a regular press conference, Chinese health officials did not respond to questions on whether Beijing will go under lockdown or what circumstances might prompt such measures. Liang Wannian, the head of the National Health Commission's COVID response panel, said fighting COVID is vital to saving lives.
The battle against the COVID-19 epidemic overall is a war of resistance, a people's war. The fight against the pandemic is a systematic project. The dynamic zero policy is in synergy with economic development and normal production and life, rather than in conflict with them.
In response to COVID and other headwinds, China will step up policy support for the economy, the top decision-making body of the Communist Party said on Friday. Details were scarce, but analysts say markets reacted to a shift in messaging away from the single focus on COVID.